Alright guys, let's start with the Enfirian, which is the one I have equipped, so let's start with the Enfirian. Meanwhile, the transformation, which would be the transformation everyone knows, doesn't have a zoom. Meanwhile, in defense, the defense is still the same as the normal Kitsune, but what changes in the non-transformed state is the Z. I think that's the only thing that has a really high range or is more like a burst. Although I much prefer the Z of the regular Kitsune because it's quite fast to use. And besides, it kind of gives you aimbot. It lets you deal constant damage or damage you don't expect. And it's something that hockey can't avoid. And it's pretty good for player versus player. The X is still the same, the C is the same, the F is the same. The clicks are good up to a point, nothing more, because I think it's basically the same. It just changes visually, because the clicks, let's see, they still grab the NPCs, but when it reaches the third tail, it brings out like 3 hands that grab everything around. But it loses the normal grab that the Kitsune has. Basically, the grab that we all know. It loses it. And it's kind of different. It stops being a good grab. I can't show it on the Soro, but it doesn't matter. It stops being a smooth grab. Okay, don't show up, bro. Don't show up doing the brain. Don't show up, bro. And basically, that's it. The transformation itself is quite simple. The only thing that changes is the C, because the C keeps an animation and has much more damage. The 2,000 more damage difference in Enfirian has much more, like 2,000 more damage difference, and that's quite a lot. Now you'll see what I'm talking about with the clicks from the third tail, second tail, everything's fine. But the clicks from the third really mess me up, honestly. They mess me up. Look. Look, here I'm hitting and, I mean, it's fine at a distance. It could be rid, but if we hit wrong. Those hands, I mean, it's kind of weird, honestly. It's like, I don't know. It has its flow. See, it doesn't grab. It's like I'm passing right next to the non-player character. It doesn't push him. He just stands still. Honestly, it's not good and doesn't push you either. I mean, yeah, but nothing. Now I want to lose the transformation. Let's see if later I'm going to use transformation, but basically for defense. It changes the damage and it changes the utility of the skill. Although I think the Kitsune, in terms of grabs, combos, etc., the normal one is better. But now, that much damage? The red one is much better, and it's also much cooler. It's much prettier. But if you know how to use the blue one well, you can win. Now, if they catch you with the C, oh my, may God help you. Honestly, but let's see. It's pretty good. What changes is the C when you hold it down. There's a cool animation that measures, it does 7,800 damage. 7,800 damage. What the fuck? And I don't even have hockey on. I mean, it does even more. It does more. It does. Wow, it's really cool, huh? Z is the same. X, what was it? X. I don't know it. Oh, that's it. It's the same. C, if you hold it down, it's the animation. If you use it right away, it's the same thing. I think it has a bit more range. I think F is the same, yeah. The clues are good because they have a lot more range, but that's about it. And would this be the Kitsune? Anyway, let's go with the wolf fruit. Okay, the wolf mutation, right? Right, defense. I think nothing changes. The only thing that changes, let's see, not much. The only thing that changes is the Z. The Z has a much higher range. And that's the only thing that manages to change. Honestly, it doesn't have any other changes, but that's the only one. For me, I think it's a bit superior because of its range, but in terms of destruction, the Z of the tiger is much better. But anyway, the X is still the same, the C is the same. For example, if you hold down the C. Well, I didn't say anything. Honestly. Because no, I wouldn't be leaving. Because the fire meter didn't charge for me. The F is still the same. The clicks are the same. Basically, just the color changes, that's it. I mean, is that it? If we hold it down, it does an animation. And that's the only thing that changes, both transformed and not transformed. I think the defense is still the same, 30% from the tiger. The Z, look, does this... And its animation, which honestly, you can't really see what it does because it's very dark and it's very black. And it's really black. And is it night? But honestly, I think that's the only thing that changes. The speed is still the same, the jumps are still the same. Absolutely nothing else changes. If I'm forgetting any changes, you can leave them in the comments. Obviously, after that, all the abilities are the same, obviously. I mean, the Z, look, it reaches all the way over there. Just imagine, the X is still the same. I think we can control the X. From what I just saw, now I want to try that, honestly. But inside, after that, it's all the same. The only thing that changes is the Z. That's the only advantage. Still, we shouldn't compare. We shouldn't compare. We're discussing the advantages of T mutations, not which option is better. The Enfirian has more, the regular Kitsune has fewer, the wolf has more, and the T has fewer. We're not giving advantages for using X fruit, X mutation. I think I can control the X. I think if I didn't move it to the side. What the fuck? What the fuck? All right, let's go with the last mutation, the ONI fruit itself. Or, well, the Fiend Shetty isn't the ONI fruit. It's the ONI mutation. It's basically like one of the soldiers of the ONI fruit in Mayo, Amid 43, which is from that dimension, and honestly, I'm tired of repeating myself. I think there will be dimensions in the fruit soon. I hope so, because otherwise I'll have to quit the game since I'm getting bored. I shouldn't have said that. Well, the Z itself. I still prefer the Z of the regular Shetty, but it has more range and much more damage. The downside is that it's slow, but it has a lot more damage. Is it more spammable? Not really, but it has more grab and gives you time to recharge your abilities. The X doesn't have much range, but it's pretty explosive at close range and it's easier to aim. Honestly, the C is the usual. Everything we know about the C, honestly, the C. And it deals quite a lot of damage. The F is the same as what we all know about the B. Well, it lets you walk on water, which is a bit illogical. It should be for lava. But it's a bit strange what it does, but anyway, it's fine. The Transform Z has even more range, the X is still much bigger, and charges 3 times. The C is the same, the C. The clicks, I'm not sure if they have more range, the clicks. It throws you off a bit, and it's not so much on the ground, And then, if we hold down Q or whatever you use to dash, to do the dash, if we hold it down, it does a super dash. And basically, that's like the advantage this fruit has. What really changes? Honestly, it's the defense, which I think the defense of the Yeti fruit is right now. I'm telling you, huh? I'm telling you right now. Okay, I think it has about 35% defense while the Yeti has, I think, 45. So that's 10% less, right? A 25% speed boost and a defense against. I think it's some kind of abilities or just a little bit. Just a little, that's all. But it depends, but basically that's it. It has decent defense, although it's pretty weak in terms of defense, but it's quite good in damage. The mutations stand out for their damage, huh? Well, guys, if you like this information, if you have any suggestions, you can leave them in the comments. And now, please subscribe, like the video, see you next time.